And it goes a little something like
okay, so today we're going to be doing a review tutorial style. I don't know if it's a tutorial, but I guess it's technically first impression review of the Nikkie Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette. Just to hold this palette, it's like, it's crazy to me. Like, look at it. Look at it. It's so pretty. Like, this part has glitter on it, you know, the dark side and the colorful side. Freaking makeup shamers. I want to tell a quick story of how I got this palette. Grab a seat, maybe a little bag of popcorn. So, it was sometime in August, I think. Anyways, it was like literally the day of. I found out that this palette was coming out the same exact day. And then I found out there is a limited stock. There is a limited stock. And I was like, maybe I should get it, but like maybe I shouldn't, because like I don't need more eyeshadow palettes. But then I was thinking, like, it's also Nikkie Tutorials. Like, it's Nikkie, the person I love, right? I think I found out that it had a mirror. I think I watched her video about, you know, the palette, and I saw she said it had a magnifying mirror. I was like, I want to see that. I've never seen that. So not gonna lie, I really got this palette because it had a magnifying mirror, and I've never seen that before in a palette. So the number one reason why I got this palette, other than the fact that it's Nikkie and I love her so much, I love her to death, and I just couldn't pass up on this. Like, this is a once in a lifetime thing. Like, she came out with nothing since forever. We all know what happened. She hasn't came out with anything in years, I think. Nothing. And we finally get, oh my god, my dimples are coming through. Come through, dimples. Anyways, I just had to get it. I had to. So I spent my money. There's a line in that. I didn't do that. There's a random line in this pink shade right here. I didn't do that. I swatched, okay, so earlier I swatched all of these shimmers, but look at that. So pretty. My worst fear is digging my fingers into one of these eyeshadows. Oh my god. This is the palette. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like pre-swatch some of them. So these are all, wow, my arm fat. Anyways, can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? These are all the colors right here. I mean, not all the colors. These are all the shimmers right here. I'm most excited for Pride right here. They all went on very smoothly. Some took 2 swatches. I think this one I did 2. This one I did 2, I think. But I don't think they're supposed to be like super duper shimmery. But I'm most excited for Pride and Mama Tutorials and All In and Mr. Tutorials. Basically the whole palette. So here are some of the mattes. This is not all of them. This color, you know what I'm most scared of? This one right here, which is Plot Twist. I'm real scared of this one. She real light. Yeah, this is all the mattes. I did have to like double swatch this one, this one, this one, and this one, I think. Oh, and that one. But that was just because, you know, because they're mattes, you know, you're not going to get like full perfect swatch, and I wanted like a perfect swatch. So yeah, they feel nice. These are pressed pigments, and if you don't know what a pressed pigment is, I'm sorry, I can't explain to you exactly what a pressed pigment is, but I feel like it's also kind of self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. I don't know English. I don't know her. Anyways, it's I would describe it as pure pigment. I don't know the freaking definition. If I can find a definition, it'll be right here. So yeah, that's what a pressed pigment is. Usually pressed pigments stain, most likely reds and blues. I have seen purple stain before. I know purple stain on me, but I don't really see a purple in this palette other than Slasher. I think that's it. I think we can just get into it now. So because these are pressed pigments, it's best to use a base, whether it's concealer or, you know, an eyeshadow primer or P. Louise base, which is what I use. I always use my trusty handy dandy P. Louise base. So I'm going to take my P. Louise base in Rumor 4, which this is my shade right here. So yeah, and I'm just taking my 252, my MAC 252, which I find best to blend out my base with like a flat brush. I've tried like bigger, rounder brushes, but you know, it just doesn't give the same effect. So yeah, I just put some base on there. Also, sorry if I'm a little quiet. Maybe I'll turn off my fan. So no, now I'm gonna get hot. I'm sorry, I gotta have my fan on. So yeah, and now I'm just going to, where's my sponge? What's my sponge? Sponge, where are you? Sponge! Close that side. Oh my god, this is so close. I don't know if you guys can look at yourselves, but you know, this is like a bit a ways from my camera and it's still very close on the camera. I think the farther away I get, it gets closer. So I'm just going to go ahead and like, I just realized my face isn't even all up in the mirror when I look at myself on the camera. That's nice. I wish all mirrors were like this. I know I'm going for colorful. No doubt about it. Or should I do the thing that Nikkie does? You know what? I'm gonna do the thing that Nikkie does, and I'm gonna do a neutral. Oh well, no, two different eye looks. I'm gonna do a neutral eye over here, and I'm gonna do like a colorful eye over here. I think I'm going to go in with Mila first, which is my nickname. That's literally my nickname. But mine has 2 L's instead of 1. So I'm just kind of packing this shade on right now. Shoot, I think this has highlighter on it. This is probably a better brush anyways. Packing that on, now I'm blending it out a bit. That's like literally the color of my skin. I'm just like building this color up, which we know that, you know, it's buildable. You can build it up without it getting immediately patchy. I have no patches right now. So on this side, I'm just going to do a very basic eye. Maybe not. I'm not very basic. Yeah, I'm gonna take 5 AM, pack it in the outer corner. Ooh. Ooh. Blend that. I basically just covered the whole first shade I put down. You know, it's okay. I think I'm gonna really blow out this look. It's still building up very nicely. We're kind of having a smoky eye moment. I haven't done an eye look like this in so long. It's weird. Personally, I don't really like eye looks like this. It's just very basic, and I'm not very basic. Now I'm taking Basic 2. I think that's the one. I think that's the one that's like Basic Beach. Very weird little vibe. I'm just not a neutral girl, you know? I'm not a very neutral girl. No fallout. That's good. Yeah, I'm just not a neutral girl. So, you know. I don't like this eye look. It's not the palette. The palette is fine. I just don't like this eye look. It's ugly. 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 Look. Ugly. Ugly. I hate it. Love the palette. Hate the look. I'm trying to think. Should I cut the crease and then just smack some shimmer on it? Just smack some shimmer on it. So that's just all in with a brush. It's very shimmery, but let's take it with our finger. And it, do you see the difference? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just spit all over my mirror. Oh my god. I want to take a brush and spray it a bit. Put it in, all in. That isn't even doing it justice. The brush just doesn't do it justice. I'm trying to make like somewhat of a cut crease, but like not a sharp cut crease. Personally, I hate it, but that shimmer is bae. Like if there were, you know, because I'm trying to use this palette, it's like a little different because I would, to make this more to my liking, I would take like a dark brown or a black and put it in this outer corner just to deepen it more, you know, for my sake. But you know, I'm trying to use this palette, not dip into others for my liking. Take some green, because why not? I might regret this, but you know. This eye is weird. Do I hate it? Do I hate it? Do I hate it? Yes. I'm sorry, I need to dip into another palette. I need to darken this. I'm not gonna say what palette I'm using because, you know, this video is about Nikki, not my rookie mistakes. I'm kidding. Look at that. That looks 10 times better. Also, I'm not feeling the soft cut crease either. This is supposed to be about Nikki. I just couldn't help to fix, you know, my mistake in colors because, you know, there's not a black in this palette. So yeah, I want to make this sharper. I'm gonna cut the crease. I'm gonna cut the crease. So I just went ahead and cut the crease. Just really wasn't feeling like the soft cut crease situation. You don't like the cut crease. Cut it more. Cut it better. I'm finding that packing rather than swiping is better. Packing the shade on is much better than swiping like that. Instead of going like this, pack. I'm gonna take, you know, my cheat color that I dipped into and just blend these two together a bit. Which basically my cheat color was just a black, was the color black and a dark brown. This right here is bae. Whatever I had earlier was not. Ooh, ooh, she's pretty. So yeah, we've got a little like army green brown situation going on over here. So I don't know what's happening here. Like, what is this? What is this? What is this situation here? Time to go to the colorful side. What I live for color because I live for color. What are we going to do? I have no idea. I have no idea what we're going to do. I have an idea. I'm gonna take Nikkie, just tap all of that product, pack a little bit, and then blend. I'm gonna take orange and just blend that out above it. We'll try. I should have took a smaller brush. First brush I used was way too big. I feel like this looks like booty crap. What am I doing? Is today just like not my day? We've got like a mildly ugly rainbow going on over here. Now I'm going to go in VLA. I don't know what that is. Oh my, this yellow is so bright. That yellow is the brightest yellow I have seen in a very long time, period. It looks weird. Buff out this yellow. Buff it out, buff it out. Like everywhere. Honestly, I'm just like playing in colors. This is weird. I've definitely never done a look like this before. Like, we got a lot of red going on here. I literally just like built this orange up over top of this red. Like, so easy. So weird. It's not getting patchy. Like, I'm just building up colors on top of colors just to like blend them, and it's not getting patchy, which is so weird. I'm falling in love. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I'm going to take some slasher. I feel like this is a big risk, but I'm taking some slasher in my inner corner. This is a lot of layers, so you know, we really testing, you know, the power. Will it do good or will it fall down miserably? Right now, do you see this? Like, it's not getting patchy. I'm literally shook. Like, I have built up so many colors already and it's not getting patchy. What is this sorcery? Like, the color is really packing a punch right now. I'm in love with this eye look. Look at this blend. Let me just I was able to knock it off my face, basically. You guys see this blend? I just had to have a little breakdown because that color, look at this blend. I don't think I've ever done something like this. Like, look at it. Like, it just flows, you know? Y'all don't even know. I'm sorry, honey. Y'all don't even know. You don't even know. Can you already kind of see this, like, blending out? Okay. I haven't done a halo eye in so long. That same brush I was using before, but now I'm going with Pride. Because we cannot use that Pride. And so I'm taking a dry brush. It's picking up more than it did the other shade. Oh my god. Do you see that color? Do you? Honey, you don't even know. You don't even know. So I'm going back in with slasher, and just blending. I'm getting quite a bit of fallout. Not gonna lie. We get some bad fallout. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the other under eye. Other eye. Just taking a really tiny brush. I want to do the same color sequence on top. I think I want to take Amsterdam and put it under it. Now I'm going to take a clean brush and take a little bit of Amsterdam and just like blend out the bottom. I want it to be like kind of smoky. And I just want to make this flow a little bit better. So I'm going to take a black liner. I'm going to take, you know, go back into that other palette and take a little bit of black just to really tie this in together because, yeah. I wish you would have put a black in the palette or dark brown. Obviously, for obvious reasons. It's her palette. You know, she can do what she wants with her palette, of course. I'm living for this eye look. Do you see this eye look? So while off camera, I ended up coming up with this little situation here. I put some eyeliner and then I did a little Pee-wee's Acid Rain moment, you know? And I came up with this and I'm living for it. I need to start doing my eyeliners like this more. Oh my god. So I just decided to come back because I'm using the palette again. So I'm just going to put a little mama tutorial on it. Oh my god. I said bish. Don't clock me. Don't come for me. It's not dry yet, so I'm just going to take a white color and set it. It was taking too long to dry. Okay, guys. I'm back. I did a little wing over there. I finished up this look and I added some lips and eyebrows and lashes. Overall, this palette is freaking amazing. No cap. Not gonna lie at all. Like, I really like this palette. Also, it's just very pretty. Like, look at this packaging. Trying to get more use out of my palettes, and the pigment from this palette and how much I can build on top of it. Like, I was building and building and building color on top of color on top of color over and over again, and you guys had to see it was not getting patchy at all. Like, it was doing so good, like so good. And I think there's a very good variety of colors. Like, the yellows in palettes are like usually hit or miss. Like, it's either a hit or it's a miss. That's a hit. Like, that yellow is better than any yellow I've ever tried in my entire life. I've never seen that color yellow very often. Even I think there might be one in the Honey ColourPop palette, but it ain't got nothing on it, okay? This is, I want to kiss it because I got lip gloss on, but it's chef kiss, okay? So overall, would I recommend this palette? You know it. If you're a person that wants to dabble in some color, or if you just like Nikkie, I swear you'll love it. I don't know when the next launch is, but I'm gonna try and have this video out before the next launch, because I literally just received my palette like yesterday, I think. Anyways, I love you guys. I think I want to start doing like questions of the day, you know, like not like you guys ask a question. I don't know. I'm just doing a question of the day. But so a question I thought of, question of the day, is there a such thing as queer people being afraid of straight people? Like a heterophobia? Question mark? It's a very weird question, but you know, it's a question I thought of. I just want to hear your opinion on it. So yeah, have a good day. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And bye, guys.